Toomstar Track runs between Toombon Track and McGuire Track and is located in the Aberfeldy Catchment, which is located to the east of the Thompson Dam. Bit of a drive to get into this site. This is a proper four-wheel drive track. The track descends into an incredibly steep valley and then climbs back up to McGuire Track. The track rapidly descends down the hill. You'll see that there's some fairly serious slopes. The track is narrow. It's been washed out a fair bit. There's a lot of incision and you need to be super careful where you place your wheels. We had the rear lockers engaged a fair bit to steady the vehicle as we came down this slope and as we climbed up the other side. It's a track that you don't want to take lightly because wrong wheel placement, you get slippage of the vehicle and it crosses up the vehicle. You're in rolling country here, so there's no tomorrow. So you've got to be super confident and be prepared just to take it nice and slow and pick your lines. You can see those major ruts, and we're on a very, very steep slope, both downwards and sidewards. So we're just getting down the bottom of the hill here, and we're still going incredibly slow. This is very steep. The GPS was indicating upwards of 25 degrees, but I didn't put it on there because I wasn't sure if it was accurate. Heads across McGuire Creek, and this is the bottom of the track. And then there's a monster climb out, which is really good fun, but very challenging. So there's a lot of hairpins that require a double manoeuvre. The track is reasonably stable in the sense you can get good grip. We use mud tyres, and the lockers were in a lot climbing up this section, not here, but further up you'll see it gets very rocky and there's a lot of rock step-ups. But you can see from our speed we're taking this very easy because it is incredibly steep and it's hard to portray the track conditions just from the onboard cameras. But here the track's incredibly uneven, it's got some really deep ruts. You need to be careful as you pick your line up through here and go nice and slow. Here's the first series of rock step-ups. I couldn't get a GPS feed on the front camera. It was just getting obscured by the angles, so we aren't able to show all the angles. Don't come across tracks like this a lot, but it's got everything. It's an amazing drive to get up through. Okay, we're now at the top of the ridge, and you can see it's obviously had a fire through at some point. There's a lot of dense regrowth. The track's really closed in. Further up the track, there is a lot of vegetation rubbing against the car as you push along. And if you're not keen on pinstriping, well, you definitely don't want to do this track. Here we go. This is just what happens after a fire and the veg starts to regrow in. We're just passing on the right hand side, the side branch of Toomstar Track, so we went all the way up to McGuire Track, but you can actually take another branch off to the right there. I think it takes you down to White Star Track. It's an interesting drive through some good bush, see some tree ferns in the gully there. Typical of most high country tracks, as you get right up near the snow line, there's a lot of timber that's fallen across the track. And here we are at the McGuire Track intersection. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you out there.